What went into the decision late in the fourth quarter? You had 3 timeouts and you go for the onside kick instead of kicking
Yeah,
the
so
tee?
so under 2 minutes, I wanted to make sure we had an opportunity to at least get the ball back. Because if you kick it to them and you never even have a chance to get the ball back, then you're questioning that decision. So I wanted to at least have an opportunity to get the ball. And then if we didn't get the ball, I could still use my 3 timeouts and have an opportunity to get it back even if we didn't get it. But I wanted to make sure that we had an opportunity at least to try to get the ball.
Matt, do you get the sense right now that different phases are playing well at different times, but not together?
Yeah, I think you do feel that way because you get a turnover on defense, and then we have a penalty. Don't take advantage of it. So when a break comes our way, we do need to take advantage of it better and play as a team better. And I think that comes with experience. But there's a lot of different reasons why. You can't look at, we're just not playing well together. You have to look at the tape and find out why. And but I do think for these next 10 games, we do have to take advantage of every break that we get. If we get a turnover, we need to take it and go score. You know, if we have the ball in the red zone with a chance to go up 10, we need to take care of the football and let's go up 10 and going into halftime. So there's a lot of things that we can do better to help us win these last 2 games.
Getting to watch the tape, how did you feel that Isaiah and Eric played with Scotty out?
Yeah, they did. They did good. I mean, there was some things on the perimeter. You missed Scotty's speed some, but very impressed. Isaiah broke some tackles. He did put 1 ball on the ground. He's got to be a little bit better at ball security, but proud of the way they stepped up. I think Eric got 6 or 7 plays and did well when he was in there.
Talks about the turnovers for the defense over here. And they gave up just over 500 yards, but they seem to play a little bit better. Give your take on how they seem to play early in the game, and they got some pretty good stops early in the game.
No, they did. They gave us an opportunity to win the football game, and they battled, they competed. They got the tough part in the third quarter was they gave up a drive. They got the turnover for a touchdown, had to go right back out there, drove down again, and then they got the turnover, but they had to go right back on the field. So they were on the field basically the whole third quarter. I think they just basically wore down. So I think that's where your depth issues start showing up and some of the injuries start showing up. But I like the way they fought and competed. And if they continue to do that and give us opportunities to win games, I think it's going to pay off.
Matt, is there anything different about this week in terms of preparation, and due to the fact that you guys are playing twice in the next 10 days, and if not for the players, for the staff?
No, the only thing that we'll do a little bit different is after this game, some of the staff will fly back so they can get a little preparation time instead of busing back with the team. I'll ride back with the team, but some of the staff will fly back. And I think you got to start backing off of them a little bit as far as pads are concerned. A little bit less good versus good, more taking care of their bodies. And we do have a bunch of injuries too. So we started that a little bit last week, and that'll continue.
AJ played a lot more outside again this week. How do you think he's adjusted to the switch from the slot to the outside, and how do you think that positional versatility will maybe benefit him whenever he does decide to take that leap to the next level?
Well, and I'm glad you brought AJ up, but been around a lot of great receivers here at Ole Miss. For him to be the all-time leading receiver, I think that's a pretty special accomplishment for him. And he's been very unselfish, playing inside, playing outside. He's very, very versatile. That will do nothing but help him moving forward. His ability to do a bunch of different things, and I think he made plays outside. If you put him inside, he'd make plays there too. So just really proud of what he's been able to accomplish, and his attitude has been outstanding. And I'm sure he'll want to finish this thing the right way. He could care less about the individual awards. He wants the team to do well. But I am very proud. Just wanted to point that out.
Just get your thoughts on Dawson Knox and the targeting call and him not being available first half.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough rule. Anytime a kid's out there playing hard and leaving all on the field, and again, that's a tough penalty. But it is what it is. It's not. We're not the only people it's happened to. It's just it's a tough call for everybody. But he'll be ready to go in the second half, and Cooley will have to step up. Pellerin will expand his role a little bit at tight end, and he'll have to be ready to go in some short yardage situations at quarterback as well.
It's been about a month now since Markel went out. I was curious if you had an update on him, and also just the state of the pass rush in general. What have you seen from him the last month?
Yeah, so I think Markel will have a chance. I'm not ready to say he's going to play, but he'll practice this week. I'll probably can give you an update Wednesday but he'll be out there practicing to try to get him back. He obviously brings a little bit, to the pass rush, getting on edges, and I think that's what we need to do, is get on edges a little bit better, use our speed, not run down the middle of guys, and get home on third down.
Matt, obviously you guys pass the ball a lot, but what does it say about AJ to be able to reach this mark in less than 3 full seasons?
I mean, it's pretty amazing, because some of the guys that he's passing were 4-year guys, so I think it's a tribute to him, just how hard he's worked. Obviously, the offense helps us, how much you get targeted in the offense and things like that, but I do think you still got to go out there and make those plays. For him to do it in such a short period of time really says a lot about him as a player.